ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 3 of our Final Fantasy VII playthrough, based upon the official strategy guide from Bradygames and Squaresoft, influenced by other YouTube players and things of the sort. We are on part 3 now, where we have some exciting things happening. Last part was just a whole lot of nonsense and storyline, boring stuff. We have a lot more action coming at us this time through. Again, the objective is to keep each of these parts to about a half hour to 40 minutes at max. This one should not get anywhere close to that length, but we will see. Here we go. We are moving on with our playthrough here, going into our second mission as a part of the group Avalanche. We're not a cheap hire though. We're charging 2,000 gil for this one, as opposed to the 1,500 gil that we earned from last time. This is like the most wise, train conductor in the world. He's got just some straight wisdom when it comes to the things that he says sometimes. It's pretty funny. Our goal here is the same as it was last time. We're going to blow up another Mako reactor in exactly the same way. And if that seems redundant or predictable, you might be right. "3 minutes, we're jumping off this train. Got it?" Very interesting. Uh-oh. Oh no, it seems like Shinra might be on to the fact that there are intruders somewhere on the train. They're searching everything. Uh-oh. This is another one of those timed sequences. You'll see what's going to happen here in a minute. I'm going to have to move through pretty quickly, but you'll see that it's pretty simple to do. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure we talk to that hobo in the back to make sure we get what he wants to give us, and then we want to chase down the pickpocket so he doesn't steal our gil, make our way as far as we can into the train, and then jump off. Here we go. So we're going to go talk to the hobo. Thank you, sir. I think some of these guys actually give you stuff, but I'm not that worried about it. Upgrade to warning level 3. Alright, pretty clear so far. And this is our pickpocket right here. It's weird. Maybe he did get away with my stuff. I don't know if he actually pickpocketed us or not. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, it was goodness in your uniform. Why not? There she goes. Maybe he stole my gill. I don't know. That pickpocket's kind of worrying me right now because I didn't see him actually pick the pocket. But that's all right. And away we go. Great. So something kind of important is that no matter what happens in the previous sequence when you're moving on the train, no matter what, you will end up somewhere along here. It just determines how far up or down you need to go, or you'll be going at this portion. I'm going to make my way completely south and then completely north to show you the entire corridor of everywhere you could possibly end up, depending on where you get caught in the train. And I'll show you a pretty cool little trick that we can use to grind some experience once we get at the very end of this level, too. And once we get to the end of this corridor, too. And yes, in true Final Fantasy fashion, there are random encounters the entire time. Bulbasaur, use String Shot. That's what I imagine when I see this move. $80 experience points. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wow, what do they have against Tifa? Come on now. And this is Cure All in effect. Everyone getting cured at the same time. Very nice, very nice. very useful for a whole lot of different applications. So yeah, very, very cool. And Barrett's got to level up, which is nice. Great. And oh gosh, how many of these are there? We got to be coming up on the end of it here soon. I know this is very redundant, very boring, but I'm going to show you, just for the purposes of a complete playthrough, you know, what it looks like. I shouldn't say complete, because we're not going to 100% this game. But we'll be, I don't know, a good 80, 85, if I were guessing. Ah, no, Barrett, what are you doing? That's my bad. That's my bad. Barrett, my bad. My bad. And make it up to Tifa that way. There we go. Now Karma's back in order here. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. That was kind of weird. Hey, Cloud's on level 10, the big double digits now. Alright, so now we're at the end here, finally. If you go too close to these guys, they'll sick some guards on you. Let's see. And you can attack these guys ad litem. You know, take these guys down. They are great for farming experience. They don't do very much damage. At six points a pop, you know, you're looking at like 50 battles before they finally get to, you know, a meaningful level of, you know, HP damage to you. This is Tifa's Limit Break, Beat Rush. Of course, Tifa's Limit Break is like it's like a slot reel kind of thing. As it levels up, you'll add more slots and things, and it'll do more damage successfully. Great. I am going to run away. I don't feel like grinding experience right here. That's because that siren is annoying, to say the least. But that's where you could theoretically do it. If you wanted to, you could sit there and you could just grind out those soldiers forever if you wanted to, until you get bored or tired. Either or. I'm going to go ahead and run away from this battle here. So you can see what the escape, you know, escape function looks like. There it goes. I mentioned I'm not going to do a whole lot of escaping. I'll try not to. I'll do more than I probably led you on to do, that I would do, but oh, this is a back attack, so why not? You know, I'm not opposed to getting extra gil and things. And it looks like they're not going to take any HP, so that's nice. Bang! There we go. Moving on up. Looks like these are all, for the most part, one-hit kills, so this isn't too bad. A little redundant, but not bad. Continue heading north, north, north. What's inside this little hole? Here we go. Into the garbage chute, flyboy. There's a nice free ether, don't forget that. So with the pre-rendered background, this area looks kind of weird. Don't worry about it too much. It's not that confusing. Some areas really are like kind of, I don't know, obnoxiously designed. They just don't make sense at all. Hey, it looks like Big is over there. There's Wedge over there. Hell bubbles. So this is one of those situations where once we get into the game, I would use a lot more magic and things. I want to save my MP though, because I don't really have a way to restore my MP, and once it's gone, it's gone. These enemies aren't doing very much damage, so I can afford to take a little bit longer to kill them. In the future, I'll probably just run away from these battles, knowing how long they're going to take. But you know, right now I think we're doing okay. Man, just take a beating, don't they? Goodbye, finally. You know what? I grow impatient. Goodbye, my friend. I should have done that from the get-go, ladies and gentlemen. I should have just done that from the start. Oh well. That's a lot of experience, though. Wow. Go ahead and show off Cloud's limit break here, which is Braver. Bang. I think if we get to 8 Bravers, we get to Cross Slash, which is a pretty cool limit break too. Alright. Up to 769 gil. We're rich! Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Alright. Pretty sure I got all the secrets and things through there. I wish I would have talked to Biggs back there. It's okay. We'll go ahead and take advantage of this save point. Save. Slot 1. Bang. If you hear me turning pages and things, it's because I'm using the actual hardcover book version of the official strategy guide. I just want to make sure I get everything that specifically lists out that we can get, and it looks like we did. There's not much going on here, but it's easy to forget something. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. I saved our game. Talk to Biggs over here. Yeah, Biggs over here. Gonna pull out his minute of the hideout. We're counting on you. Blow up the reactor. There she goes. We're gonna run away. I don't know if I'm gonna lose guys right now. Yeah, I do. Why not? It's just experience. It won't kill you, Dale. God, leave Tifa alone. I don't know what these people got against Tifa. Like, golly. Whoa, Nelly. And right about now is the part where things start to look really familiar. We're going to tackle this exactly the same way as last time. Using exactly the same methodology. Exactly the same path. And we'll just attack. And bolt these guys. Goodbye. Ah, I forgot to take it. Oh well. We gotta go the other way there, Captain. I said the same way and went the opposite way as before. That's okay. We need the experience, and I need to get another one of those deadly wastes, whatever that is. I'm actually not even sure what that item means. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy in the back first. He kind of makes me nervous. Also, something I'm going to do is on purposely get into battles here because I want Cloud to take more damage. I want to try to fill up his limit meter. Because it looks like Barrett's got his limit filled up, which is good. That's going to be extremely useful for the next boss fight. Very good. Jump just like before, go down just like before. Okay, you see that red and green arrow kind of thing. I can turn those off and on depending on whether or not I like them. I'm going to keep them on because I like to know exactly where I'm going and what I can interact with. That way I don't miss a path or a doorway or something. Just like before, we have a save point. Let's go ahead and take advantage of that. So, I'm going to go ahead and move on, even though I know that Cloud doesn't have a limit break ready to go quite yet. I know Barrett does. And now we have a flashback. So, unlike before, now that we've planted a bomb, for some reason we don't actually have a timer on this one. I'm not really sure why, logistically or chronologically in the story. I know it makes sense because we're about to have we're about to have a boss battle here in a minute. We don't want that to be under a timer. But... this is annoying. There are so many of them. So we have 2 limit breaks ready to go, neither of which I care about. Oh, we can wait a minute on that. No, we can't. Yeah, we're not going to get Cloud's limit break up to where it needs to be. That's okay, though. I'm worried about Barrett's MP, though. He's running kind of low. Oh, well. The problems with the beginning of a video game. You just don't have all the crap you need. Let's go ahead and save. I am a compulsive saver. I'm terrified that something bad's going to happen every single time I forget a save point. So... I'll do my best to save quickly and often. I think it's better safe than sorry. Let's just go ahead and run away from this one. Oh, do I? Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it this time. It's nice to have a back attack, though, for a change. Ah, either. Perfect. Who needs it? I think we're gonna leave it for now. Barrett's got a limit break, and Cloud has plenty of. Huh. Cloud's got plenty of juice here, so I don't use limit breaks yet. Not even close. All right, here we go. Nope. Okay. That did it. Sometimes that might take a couple of tries. Hopefully, it'll take you less than the 5 it took me. That's okay. Just like before, compulsive saver. And we made it. Good job, guys. Oh no, maybe not. A trap. Okay. The president of Shinra Corporation has come down here to confront the eco-terrorists directly. This is pretty cool. I feel like he would have people who would do that kind of thing for him now. But you know what? Fine. I'll take it. Introduce us to the main villain here, who's not really the main villain, who's just a really bad guy who no one likes. Meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure that the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno soldier. And then Shinra's gonna take off on the world's biggest toy helicopter. Ha! No way, it's just a machine. I don't care what it is, I'm just gonna bust him up. Oof, that hurt. I think that's a bad idea. Oh, okay, cool. Looks like I won this battle, guys. I didn't realize I won it. It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. The idea was to try to get, Cloud and Barrett to both use their limit breaks, but he died before we even thought about it. So, it's going to blow. Let's go, Tifa. Barrett, can you do something? Not a damn thing. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be alright? We'll go with be strong for now. ... You worry about yourselves. I'm alright, but take care of Tifa. Alright. I'm sorry about all this. Stop talking like this is the end. Okay, hold on. And this is the death of Cloud, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure for the ride so far. Hopefully Tifa will be able to fill in his shoes. Just kidding. Cloud's not dead. And it looks like our hero landed softly in a patch of flowers when he fell from the Mako reactor. This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. You just fell from above. You really gave me a scare. I came crashing down, so yeah, Cloud just kind of fell from the heavens. And in a miracle, he lived. What the flower girl is referring to here is what we're going to find out later is actually white materia. It does serve a very distinct purpose, but I think it's really cool how it's actually. I think it's really interesting how it's being foreshadowed here in the very first dialogue we have between both of these characters. And now we find out that her name is Eris, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep it as default, as usual. I'm Eris, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. Name's Cloud. Me, I do a little bit of everything. And who are you, sir? They were Migo eyes. All right, come on, get to work. And don't step on the flowers. All right. Come on, Eris. Make the jump. Make the jump. Come on, you can do it. Like Morpheus. You just gotta believe. You gotta be the one. Oh no. Alright, so the goal here is to protect Eris by moving those barrels around on the very top. If you don't, you'll be engaged in a battle with between Eris and one of the soldiers. You'll win the battle because none of the enemies here are particularly dangerous. But it's always best to try to protect Eris to the best of your abilities, as she did hire you to be her bodyguard for the low price of one date. Now the visuals here are a little bit tricky. It's kind of hard to visualize where the barrels are in relation to where the guards are down below. Fortunately, this puzzle is always the exact same every time you ever play this game. Always. It never changes. So, push that barrel. And boop, there goes our first. The first one. Good to go. Now our second one's going to be this one right over here. And I'm not sure if Eris is ready for it or not, but we're going to go for it anyway. Push it over, baby. Goodbye. So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. So far, so good. Eris. Okay, alright. Now the next one, I believe, is this one over here. Oh, no, it's this one right here. And boop, goodbye. And that's how we get Eris through to where we are without a problem. Go meet her down below so she knows what she's doing. Cool. Now this one, it'd be pretty tricky if you didn't have the arrow. You wouldn't necessarily know to climb out the roof. but when you push select and you see the little red arrow, it shows you exactly where to go. So I always recommend using that as often as you possibly can, or as frequently as you possibly can, because it's always going to keep you on the right track. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is our save point. This is going to end this particular playthrough. Thanks for watching this part. I think we're on part 3 now, out of however many it takes to get through Final Fantasy VII. Appreciate your time, and I will see you next time.